everyone, and welcome to this week's video. So recently I've been seeing a ton of these minimalist, backless type of crop tops all over Instagram and Pinterest, so I figured this week I'd give it a go. So to start this top, I've placed 2 layers of the fabric on top of each other to make it doubled up. But to make this project go by a little bit quicker, I'm going to fold my fabric in half, so technically I'm cutting through 4 layers of fabric. So for my very first measurement, I'm going to chalk out 14 inches across the bottom. Keep in mind I'm cutting against my fold, so it's going to double and I'll end up with 28 inches in total. From here, I'm going to mark 10 inches up. For the next step of the measurements, I'm going to mark 11 inches across the upper portion of the top. And from here, I'm just going to connect the 2 corners that I've drawn out. And now I'm just going to cut out along my lines, and I'm going to leave 1/4 inch for seam allowance. So now I have my top cut out, and when I unfold it, I have my 2 layers. And for the next step, I'm going to place the fabric right sides together. And now that I have the fabric right sides together, I'm going to pin along the edges to keep it in place. And now that I have the top all pinned up, I'm going to sew along all 4 sides, but I'm going to leave a few inches unsewn on the sides so that I can flip the top inside out. So starting at one of the corners, I'm going to make sure to back stitch my work before I continue. That way it doesn't unravel as I go. And when I get to one of the corners, I'm going to leave my needle down, lift up the presser foot, and shift my work. Now that I have my work shifted, I'm going to replace the presser foot down and continue. I'm going to leave 3 to 4 inches of space at the bottom so that I can flip the top inside out. So now my top is facing right sides outward. And the next step is to tuck in the raw edges at the corner and sew it down. So now I'm going to mark a straight line at 1 1/4 inch all along the top and 1 1/2 inch all along the bottom. And I'm also going to create a second line 3/4 inch away from the original line. And this is where we're going to sew through the channel. And now that the lines are marked on the top, I'm going to sew along all 4. All right, so now I'm back and I have my 4 lines stitched on. So now I need to go into the spots where I've sewn in my lines, and now I need to seam rip vertically to open up the channel. So now I have to go back into my pile of scrap fabric, and the goal of this is to create a string that's long enough to thread through the crop top and also tie up in the back. So my next step is to cut out as many strips of fabric as I can from my scraps, and the strips are going to be around 1.5 inches wide. And now I'm going to sew together all the strips at the corners to create one continuous long strip. And I'm going to use the technique that I did in one of my past videos where I sew the strips on at an angle to create less bulk. And I'm just going to repeat this about 300 times. Now that I've finished connecting all of the strips together, I'm going to iron down my strip in place. For this, I'm going to fold in the edges of the fabric to meet at the center and then fold it in half again. And now I'm going to sew the entire strip as close as I can to the edge. And now that I've finished sewing down the entire strap, all that I have left to do is weave through my strap throughout the entire top. I'm going to be using a very small safety pin, piercing it through on one end of the strap and weaving it through. And now that I have my strap threaded through the top portion, I'm going to take both ends and thread each end through the bottom portion.